Alright guys, I finally got a new chair for my computer, and let's have a look at it. It is a Sealy Posturepedic. You can see it spells Posturepedic along there. And this is basically what it looks like on the box. It's a cloth chair, and you got a basic idea of the design of it. I'll show it to you in just a minute. Sealy seating, and a couple of features it has here is it says about the cool memory foam. If you want, you can go ahead and pause the video to read that. I'm not going to read it out loud or anything. Okay, and so my mom and I finally went out today, and we picked it out. It's cloth. It like I already said that, but it feels good back support and everything, and it's not as bulky as the other chair. But before I get too many details into it, I want to show it to you when I do that. But I'll show you what's on the box. Here's some of its features, I guess you could say. Here's the SKU number, if any of you care about that. Oh, model and SKU numbers right there, actually. And here's some of the light's kind of glaring. Sorry about that. Some of the features. Okay, let me just lay this on its side for now. Okay. You can just pause that if you want to read it. And here's the info on it. Of course, made in China, but you know, it's like, what? Let me get some shade there for you. There you go. It's like, what am I going to do about that? You know, it's I'd have to do a hell of a lot of searching in order to find one that isn't made in China. But you know, it's I really like it better than the old chair, and I'll show it to you why that is soon. But there's some info in the chair info. Okay, turn the box over on this side. And here's basically the size of it. Let me lay this down and try to. You can kind of see the. If anyone from Europe watches my videos, I don't have the conversions on hand. Sorry, but these are all in inches. If you want to go ahead and convert those to a metric. Some more info of it. Oh, it looks like this is in. I think that's kilograms. That's metric. Interesting. Date of manufacture: 12th of November, 2015. And again, just more info there for you. Yeah. And it says which direction the box has to go. So, all in all, seems pretty good so far. Anything on this side of the box? No, I think both sides are the same size. Yep, same thing. Okay. And here's some more and stuff on it. They gave us a little sample of the cool memory foam. Almost looks like that Winterfresh gum that they used to sell. Maybe they still do sell it. I don't know. Sealy. And there's the colory stuff on it. I guess colory, if that's even a word. More about the cool memory foam. That was on the box already. Features of the chair and warranty info. If any of you guys want to have a look at that. Interesting. All the mechanical parts of it are warranted for 5 years, and the pneumatic cylinder, that's the lift, the casters, wood, all plastic, are 3 years, and all upholstery is 3 years. So, kind of interesting. The old chair definitely started wearing out long before 3 years, so, you know, and you can go ahead and pause the video if you want to read the rest of that. Okay, and here's the chair itself. You may not be able to tell very well in the video, maybe you can, but it is gray. And again, it is cloth, which is nice. It has an adjustable, like this part of the back, this centerpiece right here. Like the more you turn this knob clockwise, it's an adjustment, the more it comes out a little bit. But I have it pretty much all the way back to the minimum setting. I don't really need any special back support. The screws are behind this cap here and here. And on the other side, obviously, here and here. And there's the little Sealy thing on it, as you can tell. Now, one of the things I like about this chair a lot is that the lowest setting on this chair is the same as the highest setting on the old chair. So for the most part, I pretty much don't have to lift the chair up, which should mean less wear on the pneumatic cylinder, which I'm really happy about. So that means that I can keep the chair at the lowest setting, and I've sat at the computer with it, and I have very good, back support, everything good level with the keyboard and the mouse. It's really, really good, and I'm very happy with it. And what I like about this chair is the armrests themselves, they are plastic, but the armrests themselves don't hold up the back support. It's actually held up by the bottom. In fact, let me just tilt the chair forward here as carefully as I can. There we go. Just bear with me here. Okay. This metal piece here is what holds up the back of the chair, and I'll show it to you soon, but this is a much thicker piece of metal than the armrests were on the old chair, and it's held in by 4 screws. And yeah, this metal piece and this metal piece is much thicker than the old chair, so that could be a good sign. I do like that. Hopefully, it holds up. That'd be nice, and the chair does tilt back like the old one did. So that is one improvement over the old chair, definitely. Let me just get this back up again. Just bear with me. Sorry. Oh goodness. Okay. And again, it's held together by that thick metal piece. The lowest level is the same as the highest level as the old chair, and for the most part, so far, it seems to be doing pretty well. And hopefully, it'll definitely hold up better than the old one did. And so far, I'm very pleased with it, and we'll see how it goes. Now, to end this video, let's have a look at the old chair. Here it is, all completely disassembled for the most part. This was the bottom piece. So yeah, these 2 armrests were all that held up the back to the bottom. So that was pretty stupid. And let me just show you how thin this metal is, okay? This is the armrest that broke, if you remember. You can see it's broken right there. And here's the metal piece. I think it was Harley Badger who said that this is like cheap pop metal. And, look how thin this metal is, okay? That's not even close to as thick as the metal that's on the other chair. And as a matter of fact, look at that tip right there. Let me show you something. You see this right here? Watch this. Look at that. That just gives you an idea of just how sharp this piece is. So, if this broke and some kids were around, have a chair like this, that wouldn't be good. And look at this. I even think, if I'm not mistaken, that's Chinese writing. I could be wrong, but if someone wants to look at that for me, oh, there, I'll put it in the light for you. That looks like Chinese writing. That is just way too funny. I mean, just wow. So, this piece broke. Okay. Now, I want to show you something else. This is the intact armrest, for the most part. But, where is it? It's over here. Do you notice this? Notice that line right there? Let me try to point at it with my finger best I can, which I'm not doing too successfully. There it is. You see that line right there? Yeah, going across that way. Okay. That's a crack. So, this armrest was on its way to breaking as well. So, these 2 thin pieces of metal were somehow supposed to hold an entire chair together. That is just way too funny, and even the writing on here too. That I never even noticed that when I put the chair together. That was just way too funny 3 years ago. So, this thing's going out to the curb. Total piece of junk. Dangerous junk, if you want to call it that. Amazing. So, once again, brand new chair. I'm pleased with it so far. And hopefully, as I use it, it will hold up. Time will tell. But I like to be optimistic when I can, and hopefully that holds true. So that's basically it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video as always. Take care.